Alright, we are in a Fate Cons draft. There's a lot of good cards here. This is a Mardu Strike Leader foil. Someone's going to be real happy when we pass that to them. Diplomacy of the Waste is pretty solid. This might actually be the best card in the pack uh, for Limited. This card is also pretty good, the Scale Guard, but we're not passing a Soulfire Grandmaster. Especially if we can pick up any sort of burn spells, we're definitely going to be looking to play Jeskai. At this point, it'd be great if this Cunning Strike would wheel. Every burn spell just gains a ton of value with this guy. And so, yeah, he's also worth... He's actually getting close to rivaling Ugin for being the most valuable card in the set on Moto. So, we're taking him. We're happy about it. We're upset that we're passing the foil Mardu Strike Leader, but we're thrilled to take this guy. Let's see here. Yeah, he's worth 14 tickets. He pays for the draft by himself. All right, what do we get? We get... Okay, so there's a Shadow Spear, which basically attacks for 2 each time. Warflare's pretty solid. Abzan's Sky Captain isn't terrible. Dousing Gloom is pretty good. Dousing Gloom is actually very good with our Grandmaster. Deals 2 damage, gives us 4 life. But I think we just want the Sky Captain here. We really... I hate passing this as soon as I said we want as many burn spells. This is a burn spell, but Sky Captain is just too solid here. It's a white flyer, and we can go ahead and start cutting white in this pack. Okay, we could cut white here, but Wild Slash is just too good. It's actually pretty insane that it's here. Someone's going to have a real nice human warrior deck. They're gonna be, we got to keep that in mind. Black is almost completely gone at this point. The guy to our left is drafting right, but we're taking Wild Slash. Why is this still in the pack? Why is that still there? Oh. Goodness. Sandblast is really good. Oh. Alright, we're going to let that Sandblast slip by us. Goodness. Yeah, we're going to take this. This is not a build-around card in Limited. This wins games by itself. Let's see. It doesn't do anything. See, Surveyor is probably the best card in the pack. The Teamer Battle Rage isn't too bad. The Angler isn't too bad either. I really don't want to be in black, though. This is a pretty easy splash. This just isn't a good pack for us. Let's take the Battle Rage. It's a nice, solid trick. Lotus Eye Mystics is pretty good. War Flare is pretty solid. Neutralizing Blast is not where we want to be. Rage Form is also very, very good. But we're going to cut white as best we can. And we hit a Bloodfell Caves. Soul Summons is fine. Alright. This Fierce Invocation is okay. We're passing a million War Flares here. Yeah, I think I want at least one of these War Flares. Okay, we got our Cunning Strike back. That's pretty solid. No telling if we're going to play it for sure. We might like to play this. Well, we could do 4-color if we want to, but we're definitely taking Cunning Strike. It's just a really, really solid card for us. Nothing for us here except the land that might let us play our big dragon thing. Right into being or collateral damage. I think I just want collateral damage. Yeah, there are better cards you can open in Limited. That Strike Leader is an example of that. But as far as value is concerned, this is actually just according to MTGO Goldfish, or MTG Goldfish, excuse me. Yeah, we'll take the Highlands. According to MTG Goldfish, this is actually just worth only about a ticket less than Ugin is right now online. It's actually worth just a hair more online than it is IRL. Like a good sideboard card. This is good against sieges. This is good against if they're playing rune marks. It's very solid against those. It's good against suspension field. It's a card you want to play. Seeing some standard play too. The advantages. We don't want either of these things, but we don't really want to play against rune mark. We are completely empty at 3 right now. We need to keep that in mind. We would like some. What is it? The Bloodfire. Oh, I don't know. Prowler, Striker. Whatever the 3-1 is with Prowess for 3 in red. This is good. We would like some fixing because we would like to be able to play both of these. This is just purely a splash, but it's. I realize I'm passing Sandblast. We might have sent a signal that white is open, but this is just way too powerful not to take a chance on, especially that early in the draft. Would have liked to have seen the Sandblast in the very next pack though with this. As of right now, we're going to play the Battle Mage. Oh, goodness. Crater's Clauses. Play Crater's Clause and rebuy it? Sure. Or, you know, pay 10 and get a 10-point swing, whatever. Both of those things are good. It is worth noting that we're passing a Thornwood Falls and a Teamer Charger here. We'd like to get this back. That'd be perfect for our fixing. We'll settle probably for this Student or this War Shrieker. This probably isn't coming back, though it might, but we're going to take this Crater's Claws. It's by far the best card of the pack. Fireball is insane in Limited. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that was very strange. Ankle Shanker's really good. But I think we've missed the boat on being black here. The Freet Weapon Master, Force Away, and Kill Shot are all really nice cards. We really want another land for our deck other than the Rugged Highlands to cast this off of, because red's the worst color we can pair this with. Because we've got to be able to cast this and a mountain. We're going to go ahead and take the, well, the Blossoming Sands is really nice too. Huh. You know what? I think I just want the Blossoming Sands here. Let's see here. Not really a lot for us here. Scaldkin is fine. This is just a huge beefy thing, though. It's almost impossible to kill off on the ground. And if there's nothing on the ground and I want to block, I can always tap down a flyer. Also, there's a canyon lurkers here. I think this is probably fine. Thornwood Falls, though. Yeah, let's just play our Cunning Strike. Let's go with Thornwood Falls. Not playing Trap Essence, even though we can splash it. None of these things do really what we want them to. This Summit Prowler might be fine, though. This type of land is actually perfect for our deck. I think Summit Prowler's fine here. Alright, Bear's Companion is a card worth splashing, I think. But now I do want the kill shot, now that we've got some of our land. Yeah, I do. I think I just would rather have the kill shot here. Well, that's fun. Goodness, I don't know if that was right. Not taking this. We'll take another Rugged Highlands, I guess. Oh, goodness. Force Away, Savage Punch, or Treasure Cruise. White's being cut, red's being cut. Probably don't want to play that. Savage Punch is really, really solid. Yeah. Huh. I think that's just the better card here. Looks like we're... Goodness. I don't know. I think this is probably the better pick. We're probably getting nice and... We're getting enough Rugged Highlands here. Let's just take the... We need dudes. Let's take the dude. Well, there's another War Shrieker, but we are thrilled to get this Steamer Charger back. We could have had 5 Rugged Highlands. That's pretty funny. We are just going to take the Summit Prowler here, though. So we're red, green, splash white now. Splash white, splash blue, I guess. Scaldkin's fine. Let's see, what are we doing here? We'll take a Scaldkin. We might cut him. These are not enough reason to splash blue right now. It's not enough reason to throw off that consistency that we'd have otherwise. Don't want to be casting this. Don't want this cast against me. These decks are a real thing. You only see them every once in a while, but you don't want to play against them. Yeah, Smoke Teller is fine. Teamer Banner might actually get played, and let's get our land. So we opened $14. Excuse me, $14. Then we opened Fireball. Got past this thing. I mean, this card is insane. All right. How of the Horde is better than you think it is in draft. That doesn't mean that it's good. What are we? We're definitely white. This is not a great pack. This student is fine. We need to focus on dudes and a little bit of fixing if we can get it. Goodness. Watcher of the Roost is good. Alpine Grizzly is also good. This might not see play. We could have had our 6th Rugged Highlands. Snowhorn Rider is also good, though. Yeah, I think I want this guy. It's pretty solid. Ooh. Yikes. That's a big, beefy dude. We'd like to have this student. We would also like to have the land, but how many blue lands do we have? If we cut blue, other than the Snowhorn Rider, because that's a fine splash by itself. 2. Card's really good, but we're getting full on beefy dudes, and we really just want early drops, early plays. Yeah, this Jeskai student is really solid. It's one of the only tri-lands we can't use. So we could have a 3rd Jeskai student, or we could have a free Weapon Master, and I think I'd rather just have the Weapon Master here. Morphs are fine as 3 drops. Another Avalanche Tusker? Are you kidding? Well, it's the same pick, and so we're gonna do the same thing. Isn't really quite where we want to be. There's no white. Both sides of me are in white now, other than this Mardu charm. Timber Charge really where we want to be? I'm not sure that it is. It's a little bit win more. If it had a burn spell tacked on, I'd probably want it. As it stands, I want the Treasure Cruise. Warname Aspirant here is pretty solid. Is it better than Windscarred Crag? Probably. We could really use another blue source, but as it stands, we're going to be okay, and we want these 2 drops. These 2 drops are pretty important to our deck, I think. Yeah. Ooh, this Bivouac is very good. Warden of the Eye, though. The thing is, we have so much fixing. And really, the things that I want, there aren't many cards that are worth splashing, because it's really to know the only thing that we just absolutely cannot do right now easily is this. Yeah, I want the Warden of the Eye. And still not good enough. We'll take the I want the Inox Tracker here. I don't think it's good enough for this. We'll take the Windstorm just in case we play against Flyers. Sure. We'll play a 4th one of those. We'll take the Scaldkin and put the Scaldkin in if we need it. Do we want to feed the clan? No. We'll take another Rugged Highlands. This is insane. It lets me play more islands is what it does. I don't want to play either of these banners to tell you. Well, I want to play one. 7 is 25. Yeah, I might just want to play 1. This deck's kind of all over the place, but it's not terrible either. It's really not. see here. Let's separate. And it's spelled. No, we don't want to restart. Okay. Let's see. Fight. Let's see. So my Grandmaster. My Grandmaster doesn't give Savage Punch by itself fight, but of course, if I target the Grandmaster with it, the Grandmaster itself will have fight, or will have left one. So what do we do land-wise? We picked up 7 lands, a whole bunch of rugged highlands. Means we need mostly plains and forests here, or plains and islands, and not even that many islands. Let's see, I've not really been more sure. Oh, we've got to cut at least 2 cards as well. Well, these get a lot easier to cast. That Avalanche Tusker, I really hope it doesn't come back to bite me, but yeah, we'll see. I've got enough here, I think, to take care of it. Even 2 of them. I'd rather not have to do that, but not as worried about that. This having first strike is pretty important to that cause, and good night. This is just insane. So I'm playing green for Savage Punch, Snowhorn Riders, and Atarka. World Render. And I've only got, I'm going to need mostly plains. So let's see, what are we doing here? We want to do 2 plains. I really don't actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's why I haven't cut my cards yet. I do kind of want the Jeskai banner. I know it's a bad card. Let's see, what am I morphing? Oh yeah, I do have. I've got 3 morphs. I don't think that's going to make the deck. And then I don't like this collateral damage either. Yeah, if I had another Sky Captain, I'd probably like it a little bit more. All right, let's see. 4, 3. Just 3 blue sources? I don't actually want a forest. 5, 3, 4 blue sources. Yeah, everything taps for green, which isn't particularly helpful. It only gives me 7 white sources. I'm not comfortable with that. 6. That gives me 7. No, double white is pretty important here too. Everything taps for green. It's 3 blue sources for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing early though. That's pretty important. It's It's really taxing my computer right now, recording this. Let's get rid of that and that. What do we want to do? Is it 7 white sources? Yeah, we're kind of all over the place here. Do we want to play an 18th land? So if we do, it's not going to be a forest. It'll probably be an island. Add to deck. Oh, that does put us at 41. I don't mind playing 41 cards. I hate doing this. Let's cut one Summit Prowler and put in a Jeskai banner. So it makes our need for red just. We have 8 red sources. 8 red sources. 8 white sources. Is that right? Yeah. 3 blue sources. And unintentionally, kind of, way too many green sources. With all those green sources, it does make me want to play the Smoke Teller just a little bit more. Smoke Teller is just a fine card. I'm excited that we do have this. Like this is better in a lot of matchups than you tend to think it is, just at random. The Dream is turn 1 like Thornwood Falls. Turn 2 Island Jeskai Student. And then just, yeah. Stop it. 18 lands plus a banner. Yeah, let's go with it. Alright, we'll see you in the next section of this recording.